Institutes of the Christian Religion by John Calvin, Book 1, Chapter 11. Pope Gregory's error in this refuted from Scripture and the Fathers, Sections 5 to 7. Section 5. Scripture judges otherwise. I know that it is pretty much an old saw that images are the books of the uneducated. Gregory said this, yet the Spirit of God declares far otherwise. If Gregory had been taught in his school with regard to this, he never would have spoken thus. For when Jeremiah declares that the wood is a doctrine of vanity, when Habakkuk teaches that a molten image is a teacher of falsehood, from such statements we must surely infer this general doctrine, that whatever men learn of God from images is futile, indeed false. If anyone takes exception that it was those who were misusing images for impious superstition who were rebuked by the prophets, I admit it is so. But I add, what is clear to all, that the prophets totally condemn the notion, taken as axiomatic by the papists, that images stand in place of books. For the prophets set images over against the true God as contraries that can never agree. This comparison, I say, set forth in the passages that I have just now cited. Since there is one true God whom the Jews were wont to worship, visible figures are wickedly and falsely fashioned to represent God, and all who seek the knowledge of God from these are miserably deluded. In short, if it were not true that whatever knowledge of God is sought from images is fallacious and counterfeit, the prophets would not so generally have condemned it. At least I hold this, when we teach that it is vanity and falsehood for men to try to fashion God in images, we are doing nothing else but repeating word for word what the prophets have taught.